Well, happy Saturday to you all. Thank you for joining me for coffee on the porch. First, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers for subscribing. Do me a favor, if you're watching, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up as well in any of the videos, and let's do this. I'd like to know where a majority of the people who are hitting the thumbs up or watching, where are you coming from? Where are you from? I'm from Pennsylvania, so you don't have to say the exact town, but where are you from? Let me know in the comments section. So, received a nice gift. Let me put this down. From Mark TPI. These are like, they're tampers for the pipe. Very nice, Mark. They're beautiful. I mean, they're pieces of art. This one, I don't think I'll ever use. This is just a beautiful tamper, and I think I'm going to display this. But it's really cool. It makes you think, hey, that's the real deal, but it's not. It's pretty cool. Mark does a great job. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. So, I've been gone off of here for longer than normal. Reason being is I've been sick. I had been sick for about 2 months. I've been battling some illness, and it came to a head, and I ended up making a couple trips to the hospital, and then I've been just convalescing. This week I was back to work. I went back to work for the first time in 2 weeks. So it's a good 2 weeks I was off work and just, and we're not sure, but we think we know what it was. So with further testing and doctor's visits, I think we're going to nab this culprit. But been on antibiotics for almost 2 months, prednisone, and steroids or whatever. I'm tired of it. I got one more day, but I'm feeling good. My endurance and strength is getting back up. The only bad part of being on the prednisone like that is your weight shoots up, and that's what happened to me. So now I got to work that off. But it's a beautiful day today. A little chilly, but it's expected this time of year. Day before Easter Sunday. Looking forward to going to church in the morning. And then we are doing dinner with family, and going to enjoy some time with family as we usually do every Easter. It's either my side or the missus' side. So we enjoy it. We enjoy doing that. So we went out to breakfast this morning, and both of us forgot our phones. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. We had to talk to each other. We had some pretty good conversations, and we do talk to each other for the most part. When we go out to eat, either date night or on breakfast or something, we talk. Or sometimes we'll be in our phones looking at stuff or showing, hey, I wanted to do this. What do you think? And you show it to her, she'll show it to me, and that's what we do. But today we just talked. Did a lot of talking. So we were talking, and I was saying about, I was remarking about how when I was younger, I was a lot more patient with some things, and and patient, not temper patience, but just patient with dealing with some people and their quirks. Whereas where I'm at now in life, um, I don't have time. I don't have time for nonsense. I don't play those games. Not much impresses me, but being an EMT for all those years, the things we had to go through and see and stuff kind of gets you. I think that plays a big part in it. To where not much impresses me, not much riles me up or stirs me up to the point of shock and awe, because I've seen a lot, and I've seen, unfortunately, a lot more pain and suffering, because that's what we're needed than anything else. And I was remarking about it, and I said, I don't know if it's I'm just a no nonsense guy now. For example, if a salesman wanted to sell something to me to do, like, say we would get our house. Oh, by the way, hi Bo, my little grandson, little buddy. Um, and they were giving us, going around. Then he tries to upsell, and after I say to the first time, no, not interested in that. Then he swings it around in another direction. My typical response nowadays is, whereas a young man would be like, yeah, man, all right, let's do that. Where now my typical response is, did you not hear what I said? I said, no, we're not doing it. And I'm one that I'm not afraid to tell him, leave, we're done, we're not doing business with you. And I have done that. My truck is a diesel. Love that truck. It's a 2500 HD GMC Sierra turbo diesel. It's a beast. So I've had it in the shop getting uh, the engine redone, getting it, not a full restoration, but a lot of it getting refurbed or restored. And numerous times I had conversations with shop owner on the phone. What did I tell you my budget was? I do not want to go out of the budget. So um, I've had to be on him a number of times about it. But that's just how I am, and I think that's how sometimes we can sometimes we mellow out as we get older, and I've mellowed out on a lot of things in a lot of ways. Not so quick tempered anymore. I'm not so impulsive on things anymore, like purchases or or decisions, big decisions. I take the time, but sometimes we mellow out, and other times we get to the point in life where we don't have time. I don't have time for nonsense. Like I've said it many times, I'm a simple guy. I like things simple. I don't complicate things. I don't overcomplicate things. I, especially in communicating, um, I don't speak in veiled references. I straighten to the point, and a lot of times it gets me in trouble, I think, especially at work. Me and management don't see eye to eye on a number of things, and I'm not the guy I'm not that young kid anymore where I'm just gonna take it because my boss said so. I'm gonna push back a little bit. I'm gonna question some things. I'm not an insubordinate, but I question some things, or I might make some suggestions. Um, but we don't see eye to eye on leadership, how leadership should be. Uh, my work, quite frankly, they don't give a crap about me. They don't give a crap about anybody there. It's all about the bottom dollar. And I call them on it. What are they going to do? Fire me? That's the worst that can happen. Not making many friends like that, but it's just the way I am. I'm used to working by myself. I'm used to making all the decisions, or I'm used to working with one other person. When I was on the ambulance, I had a partner, and me and my partner, you always had the same partner, and that was your assigned partner, and you got to know each other, and you became a well-oiled machine working together. And then after that, it was always on my own. I was the boss. I was on my own, basically without supervision, and I did very well. So it's been a hard transition for me to try to work in an environment where there's many people around, and that's changing because I'll be working from home now. I'm taking another position with another company, and I won't have to deal with that anymore. I just have to deal with my direct supervisor and manager, um, which is nice. So I get to work from home. But you got to stand up. You got to stand up for your principles, and that's what I push back on. I believe people should be treated with dignity and respect. I don't care who they are. They should be treated with dignity and respect. They can be beneath me in authority, or they could be above me. They all get treated with respect, and that's the way I expect to be treated. I expect the same treatment in return, and I don't see that happening. I think that's where I push back. I question the ethics and the morals of leadership, and I hold them accountable because I should. Like people should hold me accountable. But yep, stand on your principles. If you believe them that much, hey, I respect somebody a whole lot more. That's gonna, if I'm challenging someone and they push back, I respect them because they're willing to push back. Number one, and speak their truth, and they're willing to have a discussion about it. Not a fight, not an argument, not a yelling match, a discussion about it. I have great respect when people um, treat me like that, and I would treat them the same. I think that's a major problem with society today. We don't talk. We don't have discussions. We have yelling matches. We have canceling. We have shutting down, and it just isn't right. If we spent more time with proper decorum, we'd be a much better society. Well, I'm going to call it and mark this video done. Got some grass to mow, got some things to do around the house, get ready for tomorrow. So you all have a good day. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. God loves you. I love you. God bless. Light them up.